Hello, everybody. It is Thursday. I am here. It is me, the Ire of Summies. I am here. I am very tired. I feel like shit. It is warm. I have not slept well. But I'm here. Hello, Ed. Hello, Ed. Hello, bitch. And hello, the Eyes Machina. How are you all today? I am. As I just said how I am. It's tired and warm. It's kind of crept up on... Summer's kind of crept up on me over here. Where it's just like, oh, it hasn't been too bad. And then some days it's just like... It's just slightly... It's not even like overwhelmingly warm. It's just warmer than I expected and just got... I don't know. I just feel really out of it. But hopefully today will be a short stream. Because I don't think there's actually that much left of Quest 64. There was just too much for me to fit into... final stream, so if it's too short, I don't know, I might do some Grand Blue verses or whatever. But, or it might just be a very short stream. We'll see how I'm feeling by the time I edit. Other than that, people have been saying, oh my god, there's a Silent Hill 1 remake coming out, and I'm just like... God. Why? Like, people saying, oh, but Silent Hill 1 could really do with the remake, but you know they're not going to make it. It is a fucking more like pooper team. Yeah, you show am I? That reminds me. It's like because like the original Silent Hill is like 4 to 6 hours long, and you know they're just going to fill it with crap. And like one of the main things about Silent Hill, one of the best parts of the like atmosphere and thing, was a part of the technical limitation, was the fact that the draw distance was incredibly short. People talk a lot about the fog in the outside areas. What people don't talk about a lot is the darkness in the indoor areas. Every inside area in Silent Hill 1 is like oppressively dark. You do not see more than like 10 feet in front of your character's face, because that was an interesting atmospheric concern brought on by the technical limitation. You get this kind of you get the similar kind of darkness effect in Mega Man Legends. It's got some of the like the dungeons in there are very... Do you still mix up Silent Hill and Resident Evil per default? That's bad. They're very different games. They might both be survival horror, but they're incredibly different mood-wise. But yeah, so like, you know, a modern remake of Silent Hill 1 isn't going to be... When we've got all big, gribbly body horror monsters, and they're going, ah. Because the monsters in Silent Hill 1 weren't, like, particularly... They didn't have, massive... This is Ito. I've forgotten the exact particulars of his first name. I don't think they had him on the first Silent Hill, or if they did, he was very limited in monster designs, because they were all just kind of like vague, spooky things. Like, you had the bats, and you had the weird fucking dog things, but most enemies, like, were just small, like, a lot of the enemies were like little babies. All in the scary game bit, it's the back of the garage. Ah, you're a wuss. And yeah, it needs to be long, but like, how you'll just add a bunch of crap to it. You'll add a bunch of shitty puzzles. Like, Silent Hill's original puzzles were alright. Like, some of them were like, some of them are a bit hard to grant. I do have to say it's because it's true. I speak the truth. I must speak the truth to the people. But it was fine not to say sales. But yeah, like, yeah, it'll just be. Like, and the thing is, like, people probably go, oh, when that comes out, it'll probably be fine. It'll be playable. It'll look nice. But it's like, it won't need to exist. It won't be anything revolutionary. I barely hear people talking about the, Silent Hill 2 remake anyway. That's already kind of, like, gone to the wayside. Because, yeah, it's like, well, why... It doesn't do anything new or spectacular. Anything good about it was stuff that was good about the original Silent Hill 2. And you've got less to hang on for Silent Hill 1 because it was a much shorter game. and it was a much more a game built by its limitations more so than Silent Hill 2 was. It was a very much a game that came out as like everything about it was a result of the PlayStation 1 limitations. So when you try, as I said, there was, as you see when you play like there were like re-releases, remasters or whatever of the original Silent Hill 1, and those were crap because they had actual draw distance, so the atmosphere was completely ruined. And they'll probably do something about it in this remake. They'll probably keep most of the spirit of the Silent Hill 1, but it'll be like a 20-hour trek where they'll just jam a bunch of weird stuff that's just like, oh, and then they'll put in a bunch of things to foreshadow. They'll probably just what they'll probably do is like put in a bunch of stuff to foreshadow, like, oh, Silent Hill 3, we'll remake that eventually. Like, God, I hope I don't, because I don't want those bastards to touch Heather. Leave her alone. Hello, Mr. Taco. I'm ranting about the announcement of the Silent Hill 1 remake. Like, you bastards. God damn, it would be so easy to fuck up a Silent Hill 3 remake. Like, well, I guess it would be easy to fuck up a Silent Hill 2 remake, and they didn't really do it. They just added a bunch of shit onto it, which still fucks it up, but like in the terms of like the core story I hear is relatively unchanged. But like Silent Hill 3 is so weird and specific. I am tired and warm and ranting. And slightly ill. Mm. Yeah, no, it's just... And people will be like, oh, people are so hype. People I trust a hype for it. And I was like, nah. Have better standards, people. People will probably, as it gets closer, people will be like, oh, are you excited for the Silent Hill remake? And I will have to kill them where they stand. I'll be like that meme with the person with the guy who's like crying as he's holding a gun to the screen. It's like, I'm sorry, but on principle, I have to shoot you dead right now. Like, I'm more excited for like weird fucking indie stuff inspired by Silent Hill and the like. Just give me stuff from fresh minds, fresh perspectives, new stories. I don't care about remakes. I played the original and I had fun. I don't need to. If I wanted to play more Silent Hill 1 again, I'd just play Silent Hill 1 again. People are like, oh, it makes things more accessible. And it's like, not really, because most of these remakes are well, especially in the remakes, they're very different games to the originals, and remasters also tend to change a bunch of things, and also a lot of the remasters are bad. And people say, oh, there's good remasters. Like, I guess that's true, and there's some accessible things, but also just like you can just emulate, just feel it. Mm-hmm. You see me fidgeting with my my infinity cube, like I'm gaining some kind of power. I'm about to make a kind of monologue. It was how we play a video game. I hear people like video games, so. Wow. So yes, last time on... We do need more ports. Like, yeah, we need people to work on making the old games that don't work anymore playable. That's what we need. And, like, people do a lot of very good job at that. Lots of hard-working people who make emulators and stuff are very good at that. All the people that do hardware solutions to that, like making the Mister or whatever. But anyway, this is Holy Magic Century. There's also, as you may realize, it is the European release of Quest 64. Playing it for a funny joke, mostly. Story does not matter. It gets very little Shimosu. This is Aaron well, he's Aaron in the European Holy Magic Century. In the original game, Quest 64, his name is Brian. Pretty much just the title and the protagonist's name. I did look up some bits about just to see if there were any other differences, but no, it is literally just, it's called Holy Magic Century and the protagonist is called Aaron instead of Brian. What I did find out is the Japanese version, which released a fair bit later, like next year, has a load of changes that actually make it a lot better. Like, the Japanese version has an ending. Because as we will hopefully see today, this game doesn't really have an ending. Like, where the... It's also it's very confusing because... Yeah, the original... It's a very confusing release because, yeah, it was, made in... It's the Japanese studio made it. Anyway, this is the only damage spell I need, Avalanche, and we're attacked by the Blue Man group. Yes, it first released in America, but it was developed in Japan. And thusly the Japanese version is noticeably more polished. Hopefully this man doesn't kill me. Can a rock hit him? He might kill me. He's going to kill me, but it's okay. I have... Like, for example, the Japanese version gives you a visual effect of when you gain a stat up. Like, so, okay, so you have all your stats, and all of these level via different, effects, and honestly I don't remember exactly the bunch of them. Like, I know MP is from casting spells, and defense is from getting hit, I'm pretty sure. I think HP is from hitting enemies in melee, or just defeating enemies. Agility is from moving distance in combat. And there's no indication when any of these stats level up. Except in the Japanese version, where a little visual effect plays whenever they level up. So yeah, where the fuck actually am I is a good question. So I'm here, I have no clue of the direction I'm supposed to be going. I guess I should probably be heading towards the boil hole? I guess I'll head south to this other hut first to see if that's anything. Sandman! I don't want to fight a Sandman because he's resistant to Earth. I'm assuming. I am assuming the Sandman... And we need Magic Barrier to avoid damage whilst I run away. Out of here. And assuming that so how, like, the spell... It's actually got a very interesting magic system. There's apparently a hut right here. A house right here, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I was simply not looking in the right place. Yeah, the magic system is interesting. It's like you have your 4 levels of each... You have your elements of each... levels of each of the elements you get by collecting spirits. And as you can see, I've almost purely leveled the earth element because it gives access to the strongest spell, Avalanche, which just kind of like randomly throws rocks around you, but if any of those rocks actually hit an enemy, it does significantly more damage than any other spell in the game. And you can hit an enemy with multiple rocks. So it's a gamble, but it's a gamble that's very worth it. And then you have water magic mostly for healing and buffs. Anyway, what have you got to say? Walt? I've heard that lush and beautiful is to the south. Can it be true? Well, that time we have to trek across 5 million miles of desert. Oh, well, I guess the only purpose of this man's house is to rob him. It obtains giant shoes. Those are not equipment. There is no equipment in this game. It is mainly consumable items. Like, giant shoes simply let you move more in combat. I'm looking around because you can find spirits around on the wall. I guess not. Also on the Japanese version of the game, what makes clowns so dangerous? Yeah, they can move real fast. He hit me with rocks. Anyway, since I'm fairly healthy, I think I'm gonna see how much damage Avalanche actually does. We don't know because it didn't hit either of them. Also, probably we should put Magic Barrier out because everything hits like a fucking truck and I have very little HP. Magic Barrier, by the way, just makes me immune to damage for a couple of turns. How many turns? Anywhere between 1 and 3. But unless I yeah, so they're resistant to Avalanche, but it's like... What do you mean that went through Magic Barrier? Incredible. If I use my only other strongest spell, see that is not resisted and that does less damage, partially because my water level is much lower. So does Magic Barrier not block melee attacks? Interesting. But yeah, so even if an enemy resists it, yeah, okay, so Magic Barrier, I'm guessing Magic Barrier just stops spells. Interesting. Which is admittedly how the majority of enemies like, hey, we're level 50. So level 50 is the cap for magic, so the rest will just go into water to increase healing and hopefully potentially do more damage than Avalanche to something that's resistant to Earth. Oh, it's the furries. Furries have fire. But yeah, the vast majority of damage you will take in this game is from magic damage anyway, so Magic Barrier may as well be invincibility. Oh, for fuck's sake. So it is at this point of the game, is the game where you simply just drop rocks on everything and pray. Most of the time it'll work out. I am now slightly low on MP, so as long... Every 3 steps I need to heal up so I'm not dying. There we go. Ow, he hit me with rocks. I'm leaving. I don't have MP to deal with this nonsense. I probably should have just tried and cast the escape spell, but it's really not reliable. Okay, we're on a road now. Roads supposedly have a lower encounter rate, but it's really hard to tell with this game, because the encounter rate is so high at all times regardless. There's really a difference between getting jumped every 10 feet versus every 2 feet. This road down here leads to a town. No, it leads to a ruin and butterflies. A nightmare! Oh god. That hurts. Okay. Magic barrier? I should have moved into the group. And drop rocks on them. Wow! Incredible. No, we have crushed the bugs. It's interesting that this town isn't like in a separate loading area, it's just kind of ruined. Hello. You lose healing vision, I'll give you another. I have a few left. Okay, so this is where we get... So there's no money in this game. There is simply shops will give you a specific item if you don't have that item in your inventory. Hello, Shannon. Master Aaron, King gazes at Granite Castle, summons what has handled enormous powers. It is he who burned the city to the ground and made townspeople suffer, and he did it only to test his strength. Yeah, there's a very... It is kind of communism. We're going to go to Brannock. The king has done terrible things. We still haven't met Fargo, who was the guy from the criminal from the previous town who'd stolen the fire orb. He's praying for a town. Is there a side quest to find her son? Probably not. Not every missing person can be assigned. Sometimes you just have to let it go. And sometimes the game just doesn't have it programmed in. The evil kings ruined this town. They didn't actually say where I need to go to Brannock, so I'm just going to keep following the road. You know, I'm under attack by the blue men. 2 of them. That's the magic barrier. Whoa! Jesus Christ, man! I took like 3 steps! All quests go to 64. That's right. Too long farts. The quest 64 guy. Oh, what the hell is that? It's a magma sunfish. I see. It just says magma fish, but magic barrier is earth, wind, and fire. Haha, that's a band. He's sang a song about the month, like a specific day of that month. Like some of the enemy designs in this are pretty interesting. Like, yeah, sure, lava sunfish. I'm down for that. There's actually nothing else. I'm assuming I'm going down to the boil hole. The whole hole that boils. First, I must get mobbed by the Blue Man group again. Thankfully, the Blue Men have reasonably large hitboxes. Makes Avalanche really, really good against them. I am okay. I am very warm and slightly ill and very tired because I did not sleep good. This... We did a defense boost. I didn't even hit the fish. The defense boost strong. Ow, well now it's starting to... I thought it was nearly dead. Shit. Oh shit, am I going to die? Oh shit! Oh well. At least I was at the inn. No, I just been to the inn. You don't actually game over in this game, you just go back to the... you don't lose any progress, you just go back to the last inn and have 1 health. So you get to keep all your XP, but also keep your items remain used. May mean visiting, if you want to stay fully equipped, that does mean visiting every single town to restock on all items if you have none. Because each town will give you 1 item. And 1 item to teleport to every town. So it's not like you actually have to walk there at the very least. This guy hasn't been hit at all, so I think I still need to reapply Magic Barrier. And by the way, yeah, you did see in the last fight, right, your buffs can miss. We can just walk over though. Magma fish. You can actually dodge spells, but like again, your best combat maneuver is making yourself invincible to all spells, and everything that isn't a basic attack is a spell. So Like it's kind of like neat that every like attack an enemy does is a spell you can use as well. So I could learn that lava boulder shot that shotguns you at close range, but if I use it, it's probably not that strong. Well, I see it's... Oh no, well, I thought I had missed that, but no. It was just... Oh, it's... Is there any hint on the map about this? No, I just have to go around this way, so it's not an easy spirit. I don't know if I need to even care about picking up spirits, though. It's like... I was gonna defense up, I can't be bothered, hang on. Simply leave. You don't have to fight. You can simply not. Okay, we've got to go off-road and go around this way, I guess. Yeah. And what appears to be lava. It's another group of magma fish that's fucking... I see, we're... Oh, spirit. Can level water, but I could level wind. Apparently wind gets you access to an agility buff, which means you just have much higher hit and evasion rates and everything. And there should be a spirit over here. You can just cast escape, exactly. Awkward social situation, just cast escape. And they're gone. You have entered a terrible, shite-looking lava tunnel, I'm guessing. Ow, I didn't move. You're always mashing. You would never, surely you would never mash escape around me, I see. There's an appeal to playing hard to get. Well, I don't appreciate it. I'm tying you down. What's the appropriate material for Robot Shibari? I wonder. Oh, lava. That looks like tomato sauce. I just don't want to... That's like status effect. I don't want to deal with status effects. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to remove them. Unless it's like a really high level water spell or something. Or maybe it's a wind spell. That would suck. Ooh, is that a mini Sandman? Rocky! He's moving very ominously towards me. I'm scared. But very slowly. Doesn't actually have any bearing on its speed whatsoever. We just cast rock. I see. You're getting Tonberry vibes, but he really doesn't have the power for it. He just cast rock at me. Well, that's fine. Oh, Avalanche is going to be really annoying because he's so small. I'm just going to water pillar him, actually. There's a 9 of those. That would be too much damage. Oh, he's doing that spell, which is very weak. And basically, I'm only not using Avalanche here because he's so small that actually getting an Avalanche Bolt to hit him will probably take like 3 turns. Oh, I need Magic Barrier. I might as well just be hitting him with my stick, actually. If I'll miss... And I'll miss again. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. Starting to feel like this guy isn't actually worth fighting him. I keep going to the wrong spell list. And now I need to heal. Okay, now... I have to move so I can level up agility in a reasonable fashion. Wow, that was a short on Magic Barrier. Don't you love buffs that have a random duration? There! We eventually defeated Rocky. I don't think I'm gonna fight those ever again. Like, basically any enemy that's like... It's like, not only that is he very small, so Avalanche is going to have a hard time hitting him, but also he's very likely earth resistant. So it's like, oh no. No, these are fire. Or I can miss my Magic Barrier. I can miss my Magic Barrier twice in a row. 3 times in a row! Okay, fuck this shit. I'm out. I can miss my escape! I'm going to die. Okay, there. It was level 1 healing max and not one of them. I sure hope I didn't get turned around. No thank you, Mr. Rocky. Like, he moves really slowly, but is like, the fact is that he's actually technically very fast, because you can see that his movement area on his turn is huge. If I walk towards him, I can avoid the rock. That's funny. I sure hope I have not been irreversibly turned around and I'm heading the wrong way, but I think this is the right way. Doesn't seem like... It's very easy to get turned around and forget which direction you were facing. Again, in the Japanese version, they were like, okay, we understand this, and gave you the ability to put a marker on your map. Much like modern video games, actually. You can put a little map marker on. This is not a great idea. Back to Avalanche. When you win a fight, it does recenter you from the direction you were facing before the encounter. Oh yeah, this is new. There's new lava lands. It's very hard to get lost. As long as I keep the lava on my right, I should be fine. What is that? That's a treasure chest, I think. Oh god, it's a red wyvern. That should be easy pickings, because it is very large. And that means Avalanche usually hits it at least twice a turn. It's just so funny, just like Avalanche goes, oh, that enemy has a large hitbox. That means it is actually significantly easier to kill than the tiny guy, even though he has way more health. Dragon's Potion. Magic barrier, Avalanche. Well, they managed to all miss one nightmare, but the other one got owned. That's very funny. You automatically face the direction you're facing when you win a fight. I was a wall in the way. And I kind of no. If you escape from a fight, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't automatically face you. It just keeps you facing where you were when you ended the fight. Makes it when you start running away from fights frequently because they're really boring. And you're like, I don't really need any more. That's especially if you're going to do that. You're going to call if they cast a defense buff, I'm just leaving. Like, fuck you. I would rather not deal with the fact that you take half damage now. Goodbye. It's like it can get very easy to get turned around, and because these are just like extremely bland tunnels, which is a lot of the game. I was meant to cancel that actually, and I don't know what that debuff was supposed to be, but it hasn't affected me at all. So if you start running away from fights, it's very easy to get turned around and lost, especially with this encounter rate. It's like, even in fights you win relatively quickly, it still seems worth it to cast Magic Barrier, just because even a turn of damage is so much. Like, what, they hit me for fucking 40 damage? This encounter rate, that adds up very quickly. And once you're actually in the middle, once enemies have started grouped up on you, it's very hard to avoid any of their spells. I mean, a lot of the spells are very hard to avoid anyway. Yeah, just a lot of this game is incredibly long tunnels. I don't know what that status effect is supposed to be, but... I'm guessing it's probably maybe it disables your basic attack or whatever. It's not the silence one. The silence one is a different spell. The different animation. I think. Okay, this running through a featureless corridor, a lot of the game. Hi, Getetsu. Can I leave? I can't leave. That's the way I was going, right? Because dungeons don't have a map. You love this game, I'm so sorry for you. Yeah, that's a very painful fight to get hit by, quite right. You could never beat first boss. First boss is probably... Can you just kill the sunfish, please? Oh, I don't want... I'm going to die. I'm going to die and go all the way back to the inn. Yep. Now I have to go all the way back to the dungeon. And walk all the way through it again. I'm going to run away from all the fights. What extra content? What full... Just really, really long distances between your save points. So that when you die due to just going slightly risky, like taking any kind of risk at all, and you die, you must return, go all the way through the very long, winding corridor. I think I did that. I think that's called Dark Souls. So warm. Okay, we're currently heading west. Down slope. Kind of keeping a mental record of the direction I'm going in, just so... He missed his own... At least the enemies can also miss their buffs. Oh no, this place turns around all the time. It turns around and up and down. At least this part's hard to get lost here. I don't care about you, Rocky. This is a problem. When an enemy has slow movement speed, it just means their turns take 5 billion years. Like, it doesn't mean that they're actually any slower or faster. In the case of Rocky, it's even longer. Because he has a huge movement distance. Because technically his speed is actually very high. But his actual walk speed is slow. Whilst, like, you can see these magma fish are actually quite fast in their times up movement speed, but their actual mechanical movement speed is average. I'm simply leaving. I don't have to deal with any of this nonsense if I don't want to. Encounters aren't real. Imagine this game if it had like a repel item. But then you'd only be able to... But then you'd... Like the thing is, there'd only be one shop you could get the... One town you could get the repel item. It's probably the last town in the game. And it would probably be, Oh god, did I get turned around? I did. Okay, at least it was near a identifiable cave exit so that I didn't get lost. Didn't spend too long back, like, getting turned around. I couldn't move close enough to... Yeah, when you start leveling, meaning like, oh, I've got to just run away from fights, because otherwise this will take literally 5 billion years. I was going downhill, so I just need to remember I'm going downhill. Alright, dodged a rock. But you can technically dodge everything. Technically. You can move whilst the enemy is casting spells. Flare Obscure, eat your heart out. At least it had the decency to spawn behind me so that I could escape by heading in the direction I was going for. Wrong, that means water, wind, earth. Right, miss apparently. It's okay. Because they casted a buff. This, as far as I'm aware, this is not the final dungeon. Oh my god, a new enemy. There's a flamed mane! Ow, when it hurts. I'm leaving, bye. As far as I'm aware, this is not the final dungeon. You love him, you love prototype Thyroar over here. This isn't even, this isn't even as long as I've been before. Okay, let's fight you. Let's at least kill every enemy at least once. It should actually be relatively easy with such a large hitbox. Yeah, okay. Which is the thing, if enemy is like any kind of large, it is just like really easy to kill because you just drop a bunch of avalanches. Oh yeah, this is, so yeah, we're making progress. Like the smaller the hitbox, the more difficult it is to kill the enemy, purely because they're harder to kill with avalanche. Yeah. I mean, it's a good enemy design in terms of actually fighting them. They're pieces of shit, and I want to see them as little as possible. Because they are both very small and resistant to earth, so I can't avalanche them, and I don't have any other fucking damage. Like, I could cast water magic on him, but water magic will not do anywhere near enough damage to kill it within a reasonable time. I suppose as I try some of the other souls, maybe no, because everything apart from level 3 water pillar is just like is just like the freeze chance, which is like freezing an enemy is very strong, but I can fight these. First, I want to move to level up our agility. He's also a piece of shit because he has a very, very slow walking animation. Let's see, let's do an experiment. Soul Searcher is scan. How much damage does Ice Knife do? Very little. Ice Knife is mostly there for freezing the enemy. Yeah. Water doesn't get a lot of damage. Like, it's like, if I could hit him with the sing... But he is actually very easy to avoid his attacks because rock level 3 is really easy to dodge. He's a run behind him. That attack does hit you, but also doesn't do a lot of damage. I wonder if Ice Wall hurts. Ice Wall does more damage than Ice Knife, at least. Once he starts doing this... I wonder what, like, causes him to change his behavior from casting rock to casting his, And now he's back to casting rock. Interesting, maybe it's just random. This is why I don't bother fighting, because it takes forever and sometimes you miss and it's just like, why? Is this really the way I'm going? Assuming so. It was where I was facing. This is where the Game Boy Color version of the future, maybe. Like the thing with the Game Boy Color version is it's like kind of a real game. It does also have the incredibly wrong back of the box blurb. Literally just a bunch of shit made up and is full of really weird and like adult current event references. Wanna make sure I'm told. Yeah, I don't know. But like the Game Boy Color version has magical things. I just don't know. You cost defense. I'm out of here. You sure I was heading this way? Please tell me I was heading this way. I just have to trust that I'm going the right way now. But now I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I've turned around. It's so hard to tell. Until I reach, like, a cave opening. I'm just like, have I gotten turned around or not? Because it's you just can't tell. Like, this looks new. Or is this just looks new because I'm heading... Probably, yeah, does it look new because I'm heading in the right direction? Or does it look new because I'm seeing it from a different angle? Dodge that. I missed the escape or whatever. Wait for him to slowly walk towards me. I think I was heading this way. Oh. What do you mean that wasn't an escape? I think this was where I was headed. I don't know anymore. It would have been so much better if it just kept the compass on screen when in battle. Like, that would improve things so much. Oh, this looks new. This is new. Good, I'm making progress. Can I escape? No, I can't. Fun fact, in the Japanese version of the game, instead of straight lines with little dots on the ends, it is a nice circle. Okay, good, we've found a place of easy landmarks. If you cast defense on yourself, I'm out of here. It wasn't... 5,000,000%. What's in the box? A healing potion. How nice. Love stockpiling healing items that I will only ever use on the final boss, if that. You know what? I will fight you guys. You're easy enough. Spirit? A red wyvern. The magma fish. Somehow the red wyvern is alive. It does have a lot of health. That is like... Or I can incredibly, I managed to not hit it at all. I'm not taking chances, I'm magic barring at every opportunity. You hit the magma fish, please, before it fucking kills me. Please hit the magma fish, it's going to kill me. Okay, only hit me with one. There we go. Oh! Healing up before moving, because I might get jumped for taking a step to the left. Fine, you're easy XP. I love missing with my own buffs. At least that was a very good armor. Like close if you die when you put your glasses on. I don't actually want to fight these guys. Like the fish is scarier than the dragon. Wait, giant shoes. An item I have only used to find out the effect. Replica, that allows you to escape from a battle. But I have a spell for that. I think it's got a higher success rate. I think items can also fail. I forgot which way I was facing already. So I'm going to. Well, there's two of them and one cast defense buff. Well, I'm committed to the fight now. It's like avalanching is still. Oh shit! That's the problem. The moment my barrier wears off, they get to shotgun me with their lava shot, and I just eat shit instantly. I'm assuming being right next to it increases the odds of avalanche hitting it, but I'm not entirely sure. Just kind of like what it feels like. Like if you've got a radial probability of like you got a center point and then you're randomly adjusting points in that circle, then they're going. I assume they're going to congregate more in the middle than the edges. I'm not fighting you. You are going to spend 5 million years walking towards me. And hit me with a rock. And then I'm supposed to make 2 steps and get attacked by a pair of sunfish. Magma fish. Oh yeah, they are sunfish, but magma style. I love when it hits with the rock, but the actual hit rate is still. I am very low MP, so what I'm going to do is cast the aptly named Confusion and miss with it. So, oh well. That's a problem. I have no MP. Maybe the fish has very little health. Nope, it doesn't. It's going to kill me. If I'm... In this case... use the item to escape the fight. And hope I am still walking in the right direction. Fill myself up and get ready to skedaddle out of the next fight. Okay. Oh no, I got turned around. Not even as simple as like, oh, just keep going downhill because it goes up and down. And keeps twisting and turning around, so you're never entirely sure. You can't just be like, oh, I'll just keep going south. It's like, no. Can I escape? I can escape, excellent. It's going south for now. Now we're heading east. Let myself off. Because you gotta take the chances whilst you can because you regenerate MP quite quickly when running. Now we're heading south. Oh god, that's a lot. I probably should kill you. And there's a lot of you here, all bunched up for a good avalanching. I probably should take the effort. Oh, that was good. I think it would be turned around and we're heading vaguely. Although the camera controls are awful. Just in case you're wondering. Now I'm not entirely sure in which direction I'm going anymore. It is just constantly twisting and turning. Oh, that looks new. That looks like a new... Haha, you missed your own buff. I'm so tired. I just want to be out of here. No, is this? Oh boy, it's a boss. Hello, Far. Welcome, Phil. You have done my work for and brought me the other 3 precious jewels. That weakling Vegas thinks I will hand them over to him. Wrong. I and only will be the king of Celadon. The world belongs to me. Now hand them over. Boss fight. Nice try, idiot. Have you considered rocks? Ooh, we can blow up. That doesn't hurt too bad, actually. Any of those rocks hit him? Please, avalanche? Didn't you maybe have lost another turn? Magic barrier? Avalanche, please! Yeah, I can't avoid that. No, I don't want to heal. Avalanche. There we go. Okay. I have to take some. I can take one more hit second. Oh no. Okay, so this will be. So what I want to is hopefully, yeah, okay, that lands. My invincibility goes down. Confusion. By the way, just makes it so that when you get hit, you restore MP for as much as you get hit by. I don't know why it's called confusion. Hello! We're fighting a boss by dropping rocks on him. Except they keep missing! Please, Avalanche! Need you to kill this man! It's actually King Folk not to name the spell Masochism. Okay, as long as one... This guy's got a lot of health! Ah, fire! I have lots of healing potions at the very least. Mr. Fargo and your big puffy jug. There we go, he's dead. Man slain! You've obtained all 4 of the magic rocks. Where's the goddamn exit? Is it actually the exit, or is this the... It's probably the exit, because I didn't... Because... Yeah, I didn't falsify the treasure chest on the other route, so... What's this music doing? I guess I hadn't really heard the music get this far because of all the random encounters, and this is just the long... straightaway now, apparently. Yeah, there's the exit. We're finally out of the fire tunnel! And directly into a town. What is this? What is this music? What's the map say? Bannock Castle Town. Batian? You're traveling somewhere, they're trying to get the Brannick, you better not go. Would you like to stay for the night? Sure. I see. This is a rest house, but not an... You know, we got some fucking xylophones. Absolutely amazing level design. You can certainly say that the levels were designed in some way. Mostly by just drawing a really wiggly line in paint, and then using that for your level map. At least we got to rob this man. Imaginative and innovative. Spirit Light? I think that's like big SP restoration or something. I don't know. Find out. Let's look at the massive inventory filled with crap. So much stuff, so much of these fucking dewdrops. Full HP recovery. Looks like a wine glass. I don't think Aaron is of drinking age, so that doesn't seem right. Okay. It's nothing to be found around here. He's full restore after a long day. Don't we all? There's a tiny little crack in the ground you have to circumnavigate. Oh, see, all the mountains have gone all... Road is ruined! Absolute terrible state of disrepair. That's how you know. Oh, you're still here! Leave me alone. Miss me with that! Can I just go in through the front door? I can! And there is indeed a castle town. And the residents of Bannock Castle Town. Hello, man with purple hair. I say like I wonder if it matters, I have no place to go anymore. Let's see. Uncle Arizaki wasn't home when the evil soldiers raided his farm. Convince him that he'll be alright. Oh, the evil soldier's raided his farm! Damn those evil soldiers doing soldiers under the law of a king. And it's not a door we can enter. This door has... You think if anyone calls, no one is allowed through the main gate anyway. There might be a way through the back, but why would you want to try? Don't tell me you skinny little runt like you would challenge the king. Ha ha ha! Who Fortnite? Fortnite! Wow! A mysterious woman accompanied by a wicked spirit came to see the king. He became a very different person. Our king...
About damn time.
Thank you for the follow! 0 patience, dude. This is nothing out of the way of his dude's horrifying magic. He intends to conquer all Cutlands. Fortnite 2? Wow! Okay, I'm not gonna voice all these guys. What do you have to say? Now everyone's all doom and gloom because the king's gone mad and evil with power. He's set on burning everything in sight. That's not sustainable. This is the game that one account is really all about. Technically, maybe. Yes, it is the PEL version, Solely Magic Century, but it's the same game. Slightly different name. And this guy has our hero's drink to supply. You doubt he survived our king's wrath. Oh no, they got my dad! I'm trying to find the fuck. Where's the fucking inn for me to rest at? Oh, this is an empty house. Right, it's the front door. That is the gate to the town. Aha! You going to give me what, wings? A pair of black wings. It's important that you understand that wings only work in wide open spaces. This is basically our fast travel. You have a wing item for every town. And if you want to go back to each town, you can. They will always give you wings if you don't have any. But there is basically no reason to backtrack unless you're like, I gotta make sure I get all the spirits! Hello, Shannon. Yeah, he's got my dad in jail. First, I must check all these rooms in case there is valuables. Just a person to talk to. Hello, sir. You wear a pointy hat. His name is Guilty? What a name. He's made the town a living mess. I don't know, someone with Guilty... Surely someone with the name Guilty is trustworthy. You don't know what he's guilty of. I'm going this way. I need to go... to find the side entrance to the castle, I guess. Does the castle have fucking cannons on it? This thing I just can't. Oh, I can now, I see it. It's not the main entrance to the castle. Oh, the big evil castle. Evil knights! White Rose Knight? Well, you're casting defense on yourself. I'm out of here. Let's just try walking in the front door. Oh, they were right. It was locked. But he said there was a sneaky way in. Aha. We're up on the rampart. That's neat. Ah, the sneaky door. Here we are, the final dungeon. What is this place? This is Granite Castle. Nice mosaics, yeah. Red Rose Knight. Oh, they're casting buffs. No, I'm not going to fight you with your casting agility boost. You're going to be impossible to hit. That just means every attack I throw at him is going to fucking miss. You're right. The castle foyer. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I'm simply, if you use evasiveness strats, I'm simply not going to fight you. Fuck your double team Togekiss nonsense. Get out of here. Ow! That also hurts. Yeah, camera, can you turn this way so I can see where I'm going? Apparently not. Apparently that's not allowed. Is there even anything in this room? Oh, hey, Shogun. There is a spirit. And that is all. Having an ability is a nice trick to fool the player into not realizing how empty the game is. True. I don't think it works though. I think it mostly just works for making you get turned around by accident. What the hell is this? Is this a cannon on a turret? Man. War has changed. Hmm. Hello, sirs. Are you here to hit me with a big sword or cast agility? You're here to cast agility. I'm leaving. It's like the final area in the game, I'm just simply not engaging with the enemies because they're fucking buffs. They're fucking raising their dodge chance. They either raise their defense or raise their dodge chance, and I don't want to fuck with either of them. Well, they hit you really fucking hard. There's no fucking levels in this game. I'll just... I'm at the end game, so I'll be burning all my consumables on the next bosses anyway. Wow, a spell that doesn't fucking murder me. And they do seem to have, like, they probably have reasonably high hitboxes, so Avalanche probably is... I guess I'll fight the defense buffers. 'Cause like the Red Rose Knights, bastards. These guys, probably okay. Also, when close to them, they won't, cast, their defense boost, it seems. They only seem to cast it if you're out of range. That was also a terrible avalanche. Better. Okay, so the White Rose Knights, babies. Red Rose Knights, Satan. That really doesn't hurt at all. That's like 30 damage. At most, unless I get hit by all the hits. I have reasonably large hitboxes, so Avalanche works reliably well on them. Might as well get my stats up on the white ones, I guess. I'm just not even gonna try fucking with the red roses. Like, no. Let's give it a try. We might as well give it a try. These buffs don't stack. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. They got a hit. So I think if they have the same amount of health as the White Rose Knights, it's just like, why fucking bother? Yeah, no, this is not worth it. Oh, his agility buffs run out. So, maybe, but still not worth it. It's too long, I take too much damage, I spend too much mana trying to hit the bastard. Yeah, okay, not too bad, but still like, yeah. I'm currently low on mana, so I'm just gonna run away from the next few fights. At least this is just like going up. Oh, fancy door. It's Guilty! And he's a big red guy with big hands. Now you've given me all of the magical powers that you have obtained. Oh boy. I'm going into a boss fight with not enough MP. Oh, I bonked the microphone, sorry. Don't know what that spell was doing, but it was magic barriers, it didn't matter. Oh, is he earth resistant? Fuck's sake. He takes very nice damage. Again, this is probably going to do more damage than any of my other spells. Let's see, let's try. Let's try the only other high damage spell I know, yeah. Even resisted, Avalanche does more damage than any other spell, so it's like... On a single hit, by the way. Hang on, no, I need to, I don't want to use one of those, I just need there's a fucking mint leaf. Yeah, you'll do. Ah, that was a good avalanche. This fight's probably gonna take a box. I think I'm gonna just be on the safe side and heal. This is not the final boss. I can't remember if there is 2 more bosses or 1 more boss after this. I think I have to fight the... I think the king is a boss, maybe? Can't remember if the king is a boss. If the king is the boss, there's 2 bosses left after this guy. If not, then... then there's 2 bosses. You try up and die, sir. Oh, that was... oh, thankfully he missed. My magic barrier wore out. Punishing me for my Earth spec. Even though this would probably still do more, be doing more damage a turn than if I was using any other magic, even if I was using full fire magic. Also, I'd be taking a lot more damage because I wouldn't have magic barrier. Ow, okay. The magic barrier missed, I was just dead. Alright, we need to... No, I need to heal. You hurry up and die! I'm being bored! There we go. I have slain the guilty. Back to running through corridors. Yeah, nope, no thank you. No, I don't want to use a Rose Knight, I'm not bothering. You got your agility buff off. Simply no. If someone comes up to you with their cool Pokemon team, and the Pokemon team has evasion abilities like Sand Attack and minimize, or double team, you can simply tell them no. I mean, they're not like the thing is that evasion strats aren't. I wouldn't call them cowardly. They're just annoying, because you are just like leaving it up to as much RNG as you can possibly fit into the game, and it just feels bad. No one likes playing against evasion strats, and your evasion strat is entirely dumped the moment anyone is running a move that can't miss. Unfortunately, in this game, there aren't any moves that can't miss. Here, I'm going this way. I haven't checked around here. Maybe there is an item. Or spirit. There is an item. Aha. It's not that evasion stats are cowardly, it's that they suck. They're unfun. Nobody likes them. Like, arguably, a pure stall build is, like, strat or team is stronger than an evasion stat. And some would argue more cowardly. But it feels very different to get hit by something that just is very hard to kill than just completely miss something. At least then you don't feel like it's RNG, you just feel like you're facing them as just a wall, and you have to play around that. But evasion strats just aren't reliable for you to, like, build around. You don't need to put an evasion breaker in your team. Oh, hello. I was just about to open this chest, sir. You dare cast a defense buff in my presence? And then dodge the rocks? You stand still, that attack almost only ever hits you like once or twice. You have to like move. I feel like I just move like... doesn't seem reliable, but it only, at worst, it usually hits you twice unless you... It hits you more if you try and keep moving. Trick is to move just a little bit, and even if you stand still, it only hits you twice. What's behind this door? Who the fuck are you? There's Leonardo. Were you in an earlier town? I didn't make it in time. If you have the courage, I'll help you regain your strength. How about it? Oh, you're functionally an inn. Right. In a room just full of nothing actually else in here, just treasure. But I'll take it. Yay, items I never use because it's... there's no... One of those games that's just like, why would I use status effects when I could just kill? Anyway, yeah, we don't have to worry about going all the way back out to the outside of the dungeon should the next boss obliterate me. Nope, no thank you, Suz. The eternal best crowd control is depth, true. But also just like, none of the status effects are reliable enough is the thing. Like, sure, I could spend several turns... I didn't really need to do that, I should have done... I was meant to do escape or whatever. Doesn't matter. I could spend several turns trying to freeze the enemy, while using an item to try and freeze the enemy, or I could do damage. Because these items just aren't reliable. Even the item versions aren't reliable enough. I think they might be slightly more reliable than the spells, but then the spells just have basically no chance to work at all. Ooh, fancy door, is it time for fighting the king? Not yet, there's... what is this, a map? Shannon is here. Is that our dad? Obtain the spirit line. Your power is much greater than I expected. That's because you're a true magician. This fellow challenged me to fight even though he's hurt. Just because I told him about you, his life was in danger. He tried to stop me, although he can't lift a finger. Why does he trouble himself so? I don't understand. You can't escape this room. You'll have to move forward if you want to rescue Faru. You don't have a choice. Your fate and your father's are in my hands. Do as you're told. Aaron, how did you raise a quick run for it? This place is a trap. You must have been lured here by that evil puppet Shannon. Even Vegas was taken in by her cunning. Yellowtail was much more like even the evil lady. She's attacked our dad, apparently. This does appear to be... oh, bleh. This doesn't... see, hang on, am I trapped? You can be lured anywhere by evil puppet Shannon? Yeah, fair enough. Oh no, have I somehow gotten trapped inside the map? Oh no! I don't think I'm supposed to be in here! Help! Come on, surely. If I zipped in, I can zip out. Just need to find the right bit to run up against. No. No, I've been lured in by the evil trap. This was the evil trap. It was to trap me eternally in a map of the land, I guess. I guess I have to reset. You can never be sure you can move around. Yeah, it is just... I think... you don't get stuck out. Well, probably I'm stuck inside bounds. And I'll just have to... open it back up again and load the save that was like only a short walk away. Well, I have to grab all the items again, but hell. We're just here, so we just need to... it wasn't very long. Not very far away. I do have to open these chests because some of these items are useful. So we can navigate to them. Wow, terrible inventory. Everything's just running past a bunch of enemies. Always nice when the escape range is within running just your turn distance. Can't be bothered. Even if you're the guys that can actually fight, I just can't be bothered. It ain't worth it. Can I? Oh no. Oh, my escape missed, but they're just gonna walk forwards and cast the buff. It's fine. The thing is, these enemies are incredibly easy to escape from because as long as you stay far away enough of them, all they do is cast buff. Okay, so don't walk into the map. Valuable lesson to be learned here. 64 of them. Hello, cherry scampers. How are you? Obtain 64. Wretched. Oh, I feel like that's a general malaise plaguing the country. Because I'm also feeling rather wretched. Anyway, here's our dad. He is named Bart. And the evil puppet lady has kicked his ass. Many of you. Who isn't feeling wretched these days, too? But it's like today, just like particular, I've just seen a lot of other posts from other English people just being like, and I'm feeling, Ooh, big door. Oh, he's made his throne all evil-like. Because they announced Spaceball 2 and the Silent Hill remake at the same time. True, Congo. I've never watched the original Spaceballs, so I don't really have any care for it. But a new one will probably be bad. There's their boast, but my power is absolute, and before my greatness, your pathetic human magic is naught but child's play. Ha ha ha. Oh, I have to walk around to get to him. How funny. I don't care about any of this shit. I already did mine. That was the wrong spell. Holy shit, he's got a giant laser. But I have magic barrier, so... Just you wait until I get... I don't know, they're just like, oh, you have to actually get to him. It's not just run straight up to him and start throwing rocks. See, he isn't resistant to rocks. What the... Oh, he's got a magic... This guy has got unique attacks. I guess so did Guilty. Guilty had at least one unique attack. Had unique attacks. Okay, I cannot dodge Sword Slash. So we just have to make sure. And pray to the rocks. Please hit him. Even if I stand like here to give me, maybe I have a chance to avoid his Sword Slash. That's not hitting him. No, okay, you cannot move until after he's actually thrown the slash out, so it's not possible to avoid the Sword Slash. Great job, Avalanche. At least it's like not that far to walk from here, so I don't know if I will even... I mean, I've got a shitload of healing items. There's this big laser. I need to actually... That's the start of my inventory, so... I'm gonna use full MP recovery. I just want a bit of MP recovery. Ow. That's okay. A bit inefficient because I'm gonna get hit now. Oh, you missed. Never mind. Although I just didn't notice this guy's fucking hairdo. Why is he trying to rocket like purple Guile? Actually, it's not even Guile, it's more, Paul from Tekken. Wow, that was a really short magic barrier. These rocks stop missing, please. Keep trying to avoid the sword, even though it doesn't actually. I would like some MP. Thank you. Just hope this magic berry doesn't miss. Well, that was very short. Can the rocks hit him, please? Do them a bit further away, I'll have better odds. Please don't miss, please don't miss. Okay, we're good. Oh, a double hit would have been nice. Well, hit the man with the rocks, please. I would like for that to happen. That is not what I told you to do. At least he missed as well. There we go! He's still alive? Wow. Man got too much HP. I just hope this magic barrier doesn't miss. Fuck! I'm dead! I'm actually not going to save, just in case I fuck myself over by not having enough items. You don't mind me, just going back through. This is just a flesh wound. Oh no, it's close enough to swing! Ow! There aren't any encounters right outside the door, so I just want to go in. Alright, time for the run back. Mr. Big fucking hair. It's got a cool design. Is like, whilst I don't really have a reason to cast spells whilst up here. Unless I've got a very... I mean, there's a chance of hitting him now, I guess. Yeah, I can't dodge any of his stuff. It's the Beavis. And we're off to a good start. Good start. So far, so good. Keep it up. Honey bread. That's the right combination. So maybe standing directly under him was... Oh, that was a good one. Ah, you missed, pal. Fire the beam. And we drop some more rocks. Well, at least, yeah, well. Only hits us with his sword. We have to reapply magic barrier because it fell off in 2 turns. It's... Random question, what's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Magneton. And he's dead. Your favorite is Snorlax? Snorlax is a very good one. Yeah, I like Magneton. And my funny take is that I like Magneton and I extremely dislike Magnezone. I think Magnezone looks lame. Like, I get what they're going for. Anyway, we killed the evil king, now what? So I'm not going back because I know for a damn well. Also, no music. I know for damn sure that the game won't have any fucking checks. We're atop the castle now. Now we're going into a different part of the castle. All quiet. Well, Tiki wasn't a big problem, was he? Nothing like the power held by Mammon. Salva rings also, these 4 guardians held the power of the 4 magic gems. Feel the power within you. You now have the strength to open your way to where man waits. Here is the yellowtail blight alongside by your father. Take it and go past the stone circle. How... I am sole supposed to lose. I will help Mammon destroy everything that holds wonder of life. You cannot go forward from here. This leads to oblivion, and I will be free to start from the beginning. Oh, so the whole thing was to, I don't know, help me open the... Oh! Fancy camera angles. No. We have gone to the Chaos Realm. Is this another dungeon, or is it just a straight shot to the boss? I can't remember. I think it might be a dungeon. Here we are, we're in the dark realm of Mammon. Is this anything? The door? Can I get to it? I can. Oh, it's spooky. And long. So yeah, it was evil circus music, and then it did a kind of like, I don't know, space Apollo mission stuff, trumpets, and then we're back to the evil circus music. This is very long. As you may have noticed, there are no encounters, and no like twists or turns. Just a long path. Why? Did they originally put encounters here and was like, wow, this is awful. You found a house. Whole bunch of nothing. This isn't, I go out this door, it better lead to somewhere else. Okay, good. So I'd say that was just like an entire path all leading to an empty house. Oh, there are monsters here. Judgment! Oh wow, Judgment fucking sucks. Also, Judgment looks very large. You know what that means? Apparently I missed with a bunch of boulders. I don't care about your earth resistance. They do... they're just like statue. You can't just call every statue enemy a weeping angel. Curse you, Doctor Who, making like every time someone makes a fucking statue into an enemy. It's like, oh, weeping angels! It's like, no, weeping angels were just oh god, big blue guys. Spriggans! You missed, pal. The speed off. Anyway, because all these enemies are quite large, this means these encounters are in fact incredibly easy. Oh yeah, okay, so these guys don't actually cast spells, so magic barrier is mostly useless. They also don't hit particularly hard, so they're easy to kill. So at least we got something we can grind off. Oh, what the? Oh, Hail Rider! Death itself has come for me, apparently. Also, it says it's Pale Rider, but it's just the horse. You missed. It's just so funny. I just thought that technically, yes, you're not incorrect there. It's very funny to me that they're like, yeah, here are the strongest enemies in the game. But the thing is, they're all very large models. So what's this fucking bubblegum pink background? Excuse me? Doesn't really speak to me as the lair of all evil. I see, now we have entered A wood with goop. Yeah, they just have a debuff that never actually... That debuff lands, I'm probably screwed. But they punched me for 26. That's not a lot of damage. If you're an evil subdimension, you would have something like that pink room, true? Probably, but when you see Mammon, it's probably not going to be what you expect. Three horses! Okay, that hurts. I need to magic barrier for these guys. Yeah, whatever that, like, wind blade magic is probably also pretty good. Like, if you wanted to do something that is a build that is... go for a run that is less reliant on the RNG power of rocks. The thing is, Earth is also really good because Earth gets you access to Magic Barrier, which is just, you know... You don't take damage several turns. For a couple of turns, which is just too good. Oh! You've entered another funny room. And we go up the stairs. I bet we just simply have to leave again. Yep. Can I interact with the beds at all? Can I rest? I guess not. Oh, we get a new bubblegum pink dimension, I see. Don't know what that spell does. I've never seen it land. Maybe it strips buff. But Magic Barrier still makes you immune to magic, so it can't hit that. Oh, hello. Thing is, like, enemies with earth magic are either, like, the base rock spell is really easy to avoid, and that spell, Rock Shower, does, like, barely any damage, so... That hurts, though. That's a fire spell. Ow. I guess being right next to it doesn't actually tend to hit. I'm not too fast if I die here, like it's... I mean, I go back a fair distance, but it's like... This means I have more grind up to the last boss. But the last boss probably will be very easy. And you will see why when you see him. See, now we're in a daytime magical forest. See? Isn't it weird and creepy, you guys? All these places, but they're all weird and fucked up. You cast your shitty tornado spell. No, apparently not. Ah, shit. Ow, 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 ow. Excellent. I don't have to worry. I was almost worried about dying there. We were in Scotland before, that sounds about right. No, we have entered... It's a boat. Looks like a boat. Is there anything in the boat? It's on the door. No. Another one of these bits. We have to walk really... This looks just like where I was before. Huh? They forgot the texture on the floor. Why am I going through here again? Well, I'm supposed to just enter the boat and then leave the boat like the other areas, so I made a mistake and now it sent me all the way back to the start. Because this game is... Because they thought, we'll just have one funny little... This better not be. It better be, like, technically a separate area even though it looks identical. Oh! This is the very last place where someone might come to your aid. From this point on, no one will be able to help you. So what do you rest here? What do you say? Okay. So she is here to give us a final save point. Which hopefully means we're almost at the boss. Well, we're in a town now. Can we go into the shop? We cannot. Oh wait, this is the starting town! We've gone all the way back to the start of the game! Do we have a map of the area? The world of Mammon has no map. Not going through that door, apparently. I guess we go to the... I have to remember which way the fucking monastery was, then. This way. There's another path out of the town. I'm like, whoa, you gotta go back to the start. Oh. Well, we've entered this place again. They're just reusing areas now! Well, they're just sending you back through the same zones again. They couldn't even come up with new creepy places. They just reuse everything. They make them go through every area twice. That'll unnerve them and not just be annoying. I wonder how many times I have to walk through the goddamn hell maze. Which isn't really a hell maze, it's just a boring maze. Oh, Mr. Pale Rider. Two of you. It's arguably easier to kill these than fight them. Gives me a magic barrier up, and then you drop rocks on them for a couple of turns, and bam! They're dead, and you get all your delicious rewards. I wouldn't want to enter the final boss unleveled. Under-leveled, rather. Oh, this looks new. This is new. Aaron is here. Aaron, you're going forward, you'll find your request. Then my job will lay too. I'm a puppet made only for the purpose of leading you. Went out of the people's that I might lead you. I knew nothing of the real world and its foolish people who are doomed to die. But why are humans so strong, with all their grief, sorrow, happiness, and anger? Why do they shine so brightly? The warmth of fire, the winds in the field, the miracle of water, the abundant harvests, for all these they give their thanks with prayer. Tell me, Aaron, is that what life is about? I don't understand. I am not of the human. If you have the book and the magic stone, this key will open the jail. Your job is over here. Farewell. Oh, and she just teleports me to Mammon's house, I guess. Are there going to be encounters? Or is it just large bulges of land? Anyway, hello, Mammon. Ah, good to see you. Master Aaron, we have been waiting and waiting. Thanks to the curse of the magician Epona, I've been shut up in this prison for 1,000 years. My wait is now over. You're the one who can set me free. Give me my wings. I will be free. My time has come again. You've released me from my prison. I'll show you. Just to show you my God, I'll not let you suffer. Haha. Anyway, finally, we have a different battle theme. I missed my magic barrier. Okay, because I dodged his lava wave. Yeah, Ramen has all these fancy spells, but as you may notice, he is incredibly large. He is resistant to Earth, and I seem to be missing a lot, but wow, what a big flashy attack that didn't actually do that whole lot of damage. So I wonder, if I walk up onto this little ledge over here, it'll be easy to hit him. Oh, wrong order. Yeah. I don't think it really matters. That's how it is. Crazy Bus called, they want their theme back. I think I'm actually further away now. The devil is Mammon! Ah, yeah, when I get to this end here, I am slightly closer. Means I can hit him with slightly more rocks. Here we go. There we go, now we're cooking. Might as well just use my fucking... There's my good healing items. Should have used the giant shoes, actually, when I was, Yeah, we did do MP recovery first. Oh, that hurts a lot. Please don't miss. Okay, good. We need to heal. Out of the message. If the move, I see, if I just move slightly also, that's not gonna get as many hits on me. That's unavoidable. That hurts, and also it's kind of unavoidable at this range level. Ah, shit. Let's finish some fan art to the Discord. Ooh, I will take that a look. Is that I don't have Discord open when I'm streaming, but I will have a look when I am done. Always a delight to see fan art. I'm looking very excited to see it. But first, we must drop rocks on this. There he is, he's gone. Well, why am I dying? Why is this flesh decaying? Why am I dying? Life, hated it. I hated it, this death. Peaceful, sleep. We did it, we beat Quest 64 Holy Magic Century. And Shan's like, why am I still alive? I have given life to the sexy puppet lady. He just wanted to be dead. It's good I killed him. Yeah, Fire Mountain. Big win for everyone. He wanted... all he needed was to someone to come and drop, like, 100 rocks on him. And yeah, we do got the trans guy in the background. Happy Pride Month, everybody. I have an open position for an evil, sexy woman. Well, she's not evil anymore. He was just... she had no choice in the matter, and now she's just like, she wants to learn more of the human ways. She's going to journey the world to find her own humanity. That's it, that's the game. Mammon the brightness and unities of human life, but the sacredness of the life force can never belong to Mammon, and Mammon has been returned to the darkness from which it sprang. Only a few people know Keltland was saved from a disaster by a young magician's apprentice. The people can now return to their peaceful daily lives. New towns will rise from the ruins completely reborn. Even those who were injured or hurt are made again. Maybe the real Quest 264 was the friends we made along the way. What friends we made along the way? We talked to some random people and then only saw that we saw once and never met again. The only friend we made, I guess we made the friend of Shannon? Who wants to fire the winds, caress cool water and fruits of the earth. Well, as long as people stay close to the four fortress and Nace's balance. As long as they walk hand in hand. GG and so you didn't talk about it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with lurking. Nothing wrong. You don't have to say hi if you don't want to. But yeah, that's it. That's... again, in the Japanese version, whilst that scroll is happening, there's like flashes to all the stuff that's happening in the world and everyone being like happy and nice, and also there's a few other bits happening where you talk to your dad. The real Quest 64 was the rocks we dropped along the way, true. And it says, yes, look, Japanese development team. But it came out in Japan a whole year... it was like a year after the European release, I think. So I think it was, the American release was June 1998. Then this release, the European release was September 1998. And then the Japanese release, Elotale Monsters, which was the original name, is, was, September 1999. So... Wild world we live in. You tried, Nobuo Nishiyama. Honestly, we have beaten the best RPG on Nintendo 64. The only RPG. I don't know how many RPGs total were on the Nintendo 64. So I feel like there weren't really that many. There were 4 of them. All the video games, the result of someone trying to prove Fire Mountain. Prove. The US releases, I see. Guardian Chronicles, Ogre Battle 64, and Paper... Ah, yeah, Paper Mario, of course. How could I forget Paper Mario? Ooh, Super Robot Wars had a 64 as well. I see, so 5. Like I said, the monster design in this was quite cool. There were lots of interesting little guys that you got to fight. That is one of the things I will definitely give to Quest 64, is the monster designs is generally quite interesting. And you're always like, ooh! Every time you see a new enemy, you're just like, ooh, that's a cool, interesting little guy. You're never just like, oh, it's a standard... Like, the closest thing we got to, like, standard enemies was all the big guys right at the end, where it was like, big giant, evil horse, and statue. Really, the character design overall was pretty good. Digital Works Limited. Translation. They decided we shall call this game 2 different things in America and Europe. Because in America, apparently, you just have to put 64 at the end of games. On the Nintendo 64. End! That's it. The sky... Yeah. That was it. That was the quest of the 64 of the Holy, of the Magic of the Century, of the Tale of the Monsters. Except there are a lot of differences between... for Tale Monsters, because it came out a year later, so it was like, nah. It was licensed by Nintendo. Wonder what Imagineer went on to do. Not a company name I've heard, so I don't know if I don't know how long they lasted. Maybe they just got eaten entirely into Konami. It's going to do his boring text scroll. We don't need to watch that. Right, the PAL version was published. I thought it was the American version not published by Konami then. Huh. What a crazy world we all live in. America's THQ? Oh, interesting. Alright, well, that's the end of the stream, which means I gotta look for someone to rate. I hope you all enjoyed it. They do love publishing funny things. And there's also just a different time back then, right? Also, lots of people online that we could go say hello to. This year, the PS2 version of The Thing was Konami as well. Incredible. The American port of Lifeline. Oh, am I going to have to play Lifeline at some point? I feel like that's another rite of passage game, isn't it? You should play Lifeline together. That would be... I don't know how that would work, but I would absolutely be up for that. Anyway, let's raid. Because I haven't raided them before. And... They're playing Yeast 2. Yeast Chronicles 2. Okay, this is Yeast 2. Or Imagineer, as far as... Okay, it's good that Imagineer still exists in some... Well, they might be a very different... Like, basically different people. But yeah, well, Red Flame Chocobo, who's playing Geese. They're always very nice. And yeah, so next stream will be on Sunday, I'm pretty sure I scheduled. Like Sunday or Saturday, one of the 2 days. One of the weekend days, I'll figure it out. And it'll be more Kudoka on disc 2. But yeah, let's go watch Flame Chocobo do bumping combat. See you Saturday. Bye bye. And I have some fan art to check out apparently.